Everybody, the original Mako back here, and I am doing a second deck talk video in a row with basically the exact same deck that we did last time, but I actually switched and went to Demacia instead of Ionia for the splash. Reasons being I will get into in just a minute. But this deck, I love this archetype because I feel like it's pretty original. There aren't many people playing this exact one, and a lot of people are playing like Hecarim and Elise and all this other stuff. So this is kind of fun, doing my own thing. It's not as competitive as those decks, but it's more fun to play. So let's go through it. I forget what the deck list was yesterday, or I guess a couple days ago, but Fading Memories is still here. Really good 0 mana card to use on our Cursed Keeper. It's just really good. Obviously still running a 3 off of Ravenous Butcher. That's a huge card in this deck. I put in an Absorb Soul to drain 4 from an ally unit because it can heal our Nexus and kill a unit we want dead. This is new because it's Demacia. It's a 1-drop, and it has Last Breath, create a 6+ cost spell from a region other than Demacia. Huge value. It's a 1-drop, so you can block, and it has a pretty good effect on death, so that one's a lot of fun to play. Oblivious Islander, I believe this is new, but I wanted another 1-drop in there because I didn't have 3 of these, so I didn't want to make a third one, so I put this in. It grants an ally in hand Ephemeral and reduces it by 1, which obviously there's a few different cards in this deck that works really well with. And sorry, I'm kind of like sick-ish, so and then 3 off of Black Spear, great removal, really good card, deal with elusive, all that stuff. 3 Cursed Keepers, because that's the MVP. Glimpse Beyond, still really good. I am very strongly considering running 3 of those. I just don't know what I would drop right now. Lucian is the other hero I'm splashing now instead of Zed. Now, I don't know, you might think that seems interesting, but it has the, if I've seen 4+ allies or an allied Sentinel of Light die, and it upgrades. Well, his upgrade is pretty massive. The first time an ally dies each round, you rally. So when the ally dies, you get the attack token back. And when you have him out with Double Strike and a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of other menacing creatures, you know, could go for a pretty massive turn. Then Single Combat, that's a pretty good one from Demacia in this deck. You can have an ally and an enemy strike each other. So even though like this can't block, I could have it strike something to get it killed. Another way to kill our own things. This card is absolutely crazy. I'm very strongly considering running more of these too, as I do more playtesting with it, because when that gets out, the opponent has to deal with it. Like, they have to deal with that, or else my board goes crazy. Such a good card. Definitely probably going to want to run more of those soon. Phantom Prankster. Actually, I might just make this switch right now. I'm going to go ahead and make one more of these. And I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to take out a Prankster. And I might take out another Prankster to run a 3rd Glimpse Beyond. Let's actually do that. I kind of want to test this out a little bit. I'll test it as we play. Where's Glimpse Beyond? Now we'll go down to 1 Prankster. It's still a good card, but in this deck, I'd rather be playing other things on that turn, usually. Another 3-drop, Senna, Sentinel of Light. It's just a good card, 4/2 with quick attack. And if Lucian happens to be out and Lucian dies, then we get double attack. Or if Senna happens to die when Lucian's out, Lucian upgrades automatically. So, good card. We still only have one of the Undying. I don't want to use this because I feel like I'm going to get it going through the Shadow Isles leveling up. Chronicler of Ruin, we're still running. Really good card. Super good in this deck. Ethereal Remitter is also a pretty good card in this deck. Could run more of those. I don't know. We'll see. This next card is the main reason I went to splash Demacia. Radiant Guardian. If an ally, or when I'm summoned, grant me lifesteal and tough if an ally died this round. So essentially a 5/4 where you get lifesteal, and every piece of damage done to it is mitigated by 1. That's a good card, and we're going to be playing that when an ally dies every time. 2, we have 2 Threshes. I would like to be running 3 Threshes and 3 Lucians, by the way, but I don't have enough for that right now. So we have 2 Threshes we're running. Obviously, if he upgrades, first time he attacks, it'll summon, hopefully, a Lucian. If Lucian's already been out, it'll summon another Thresh, but yeah, it's just something the opponent usually has to deal with, which is the main thing. Atrocity, really good card. Kill an ally, deal damage to its power equal to anything. This card pairs stupidly well with Commander Ladros, which is cut the enemy Nexus health in half, which is broken. But then if I play Atrocity next turn, deals 8 damage to the enemy Nexus, which if it starts at 20, you cut it in half, goes down to 10, you play Atrocity, and then kill Commander Ladros, do it to the Nexus. That's 18 damage in 2 turns from 1 card. That combo is dumb. And then we have obviously 2 Rosas, because Rasa is a very good card as well. Kill the 2 weakest enemy if an ally died. So it's been a lot of fun playing this. Let's see how our new deck list does. And we're playing a Heimerdinger. Oh no. Okay. I forget what Heimerdinger's stats are, but I need to fish for some removal. Nope. Black Spear's fine, and single combat's fine. 2 1-drops, not terrible, and actually I could play them both on my first turn if I want to go super aggressive. I don't know, we'll see. I might try to do that actually, and then get a 6 Thresh. Yeah, we're gonna do that, I think, just because that's a pretty solid turn 1 play. And I need to get damage in before Heimerdinger comes out, that's for sure. So 3 damage turn 1, and I get my 6 cost spell. Swap 2 allies, give them barrier. Swap. Oh, switch who's being blocked? That's pretty good. Ravenous Butcher's not bad, but nothing I can do with it right now, so we're going to float. Round 3, I'm going to get my free attack in because there's literally nothing else I can do. Okay, the chances he's going to have one of his Heimerdingers is pretty good. So I'm not really liking the draws here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do this. Okay. And then we are going to... There's Heimerdinger. Perfect. That is absolutely okay. He's not splashing Ionia, so he doesn't have a backup. So I should be able to do everything I want to do this turn pretty freely. As long as he doesn't buff his Heimerdinger. I'd like to do that before he gets the effect, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. I think that's the correct play. And then he doesn't get anything out of it. Okay, cool. Not exactly what we wanted out of that, but I still think I won that. So plus we used up some of his spell mana, and this could also be a very good turn for us here.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
2. Those are plant 5 plus deck. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Nope. I'm gonna take it and then play this. And then end the round. That would leave me with 4, which is not enough to do what I want. So what I'm gonna do is see what happens here. Is what I'm gonna do. I know he's running Mystic Shots, so I'm a little bit hesitant to Challenger this. Kill a unit. We'll get a draw out of it at least. Not ideal, but I can still Ravenous Butcher my Undying. Never mind. I will now not be Ravenous Butchering this turn. Because next turn I can Ravenous Butcher and Radiant Guardian. If he wants to block, we're going to go ahead and Black Spear. Which I know is a little bit dangerous because obviously if he plays another Heimerdinger. But I've got him down to 10 health and I have an enabled Radiant Guardian coming out next turn. So I feel pretty okay about where we are. Question is, what? I also have an enabled Rasa depending on what he plays. I was gonna say, question is what I want to kill, but I feel like it's pretty significant that I want to kill this. I think the Ethereal Remitter is better on this, and I can get a blocker, 2 blockers. This is a blocker and the 4/4. So I think it's probably better if I Ravenous Butcher this one instead of the Undying. Never mind. That works. You can't Vengeance.
Justice will be served.
Okay. I mean, he had to use literally everything to do that, so that's fine. I'm gonna do this now, though. I know that's an easy way to enable Rasa, but I feel like we'll be fine enabling Rasa in the future. And we have a really, really strong attack right here. 10, which he might not be able to do anything about. And then I think the next play is to Ethereal Remitter, the Undying. Fill out the board a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do this so he doesn't get the drain. And I get 2 draws. I was going to save it for another kill on my Undying, but I think this is significantly better play. Yeah, I get the draw, and now I have to decide if I want to play. I want to play Thresh first. And I do have a Black Spear enabled currently. Okay. Ow. Oh. Good vengeance. Nope. It's a-okay with me, pal. You can summon all of the 1/1s you want. So we'll get a 5 cost. Not a bad one. I have this in one of my other decks that I might showcase if I can tweak it a little bit better. 5 cards in your deck to deal. Wait, discard the top to deal 1 damage to all enemies for each spell. Ooh. Interesting. So they're gonna take 4. Good card. Good card. Bad news for him is this regens.
Get away from me.
And I could pull. I actually think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to be using this next turn. We'll see what we draw, but that seems like a pretty likely thing to do. I mean, this has Overwhelm. I can do at least 3 damage. I'm going to try to be aggressive. Can't do anything about it.
I've survived a few winters.
Forgot about this too. I think I just won, depending on what he can do. And I can burst to switch these two. 3, that's 7. Even if I swap these two. He has to buff this. This has been a pretty close first game, honestly. Alright, we'll see what happens. And he leveled up, which I don't think I even have any more left, so I don't think that's a big deal. But now that these are the last 2, oh yeah, we've got Rasa enabled. Those 2 are dead. I think we got him. We'll see. I've got 3 huge blockers, unless he plays an elusive unit. And if he does that, then fair play. There's not much I can do. Which I guess could be a serious problem with Heimerdinger. If he has another Heimerdinger. Oh. He can just hit that. Wow. That's such a tough way to lose. That is so tough. Alright, well. We're going to try to go 2 out of 3. I usually try to play three games. That one was a little bit long though, so we'll see. Oh, that's so tough. Oh, good. Now we've got the Zed Elise Hecarim. That's so tough though. We had him. We just got a little bit too low. Wow. We are going to fully replace that. That is much better. For the most part. I don't know how I feel about that, but 2 Cursed Keepers is good.
That egg. Did it move?
Oh, perfect. He's probably got an Elise in hand for turn 2. He didn't. Oh, right. Obviously.
I must get out of here.
My problem currently is I don't really have a way to kill this. Not without this, but that's a waste of 3 health currently. It's just not worth it. Good card. Not yet, though. Alright, we can decide if we want to kill one at some point. We'll see. That's a little bit annoying, that's for sure. I highly doubt he's gonna block here, but we'll see. If he, I mean, if he does, that's a win for us. I don't want to use the drain yet. I'll wait until I get attacked next turn, I think, and then use it. The only problem with Lucian is that he's so weak.
I walk your path alone.
2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So I can do what I want to do.
Don't get in my way.
6.
They cannot hide.
We go.
Yeah, that hurt. We can kill Zed though, so it's not a big deal. He should have literally nothing that can stop the Black Spear. And next turn is round 5, right? Perfect. So I can Ethereal Remitter the Cursed Keeper. Unless I draw... What's his face? Ravenous Butcher. I was literally just about to say that because now I'm actually going to get this attack in first, which may not be the best idea, but if I force him to use removal now, then Radiant Guardian Ravenous Butcher combo is going to work out really well. That's perfectly fine. Once again, I'm making him use stuff now. And it's just going to enable a really good play here. Hopefully he plays something to use most of this. Just so I can be sure that I'm safe.
He's a dangerous lad.
Go Life Blade. Intimidating, for sure. But I also do feel like I'm going to have a pretty intimidating board. As well. Like, yes, he can do 5 damage to me and heal for 2. But assuming I can live next round... If he can do 11 damage to me with these 2 and whatever he's got, fair enough. But if I can live through that, I'm going to start healing for 5. So... Another Rasa is not what we wanted to draw.
I will play my part.
I literally can't block, so... Okay, good. Cool. That is perfectly a-okay then. The worst part about that is I can't even Rasa. Hopefully he blocks one. If not, then I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do. Or kills one in some way. Okay.
You cannot
Yes. 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 Oh, he has no idea how much he just saved me. Alright, now please play something. Play another creature. I don't care what. Oh. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Wow. I mean, that's not necessarily ideal, but a free kill on his Rasa is also definitely not bad.
silent as death.
These elusives are going to be a problem. I might try to see what 9-drop I can get, honestly. I don't know my 9-drops super well.
Return with intent.
A 9/9. Whenever I attack, I give all allies barrier. Oh, shoot. That's a good card. Okay. So we are very clearly going to block that. And then I believe we are also going to go ahead and do this. And then we're going to block and hope that this can't kill me. A Mark of the Isles doesn't do it. Okay, okay, good. We like to see that. Man, these games have been close. Oh, well, that's not good.
Silent as death.
Straw. I messed up. I really messed up. I don't have Rasa enabled. That's not good. I kind of needed Rasa enabled, but
I will
he
play
does have to block with one of these probably, which is good. Is he gonna get rid of this thing's ephemeral and give it to this? Yeah, he is. Oh no. He's gonna create another one. That's fine. Is he gonna take the 4 damage? Oof, I really do not like this. I wish I...
It's too late.
Oh, good, 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 good. I really wish I still had Rasa enabled this turn.
Master.
The fact that I just get barrier on all my allies is a little bit dumb. This can chunk block for us.
Confine and contain.
I'm what nightmares fear.
He could have a Ruination. I don't know why he'd be playing Ruination, but guess he could have one. Then it's just over. Actually, no, it wouldn't be, because I'd still be able to, yeah, it would be fine.
They cannot hide.
Mark of the Isles will kill me. There's the Mark of the Isles, and that is the game. Dude. That's twice. 2 games. That we had him on the ropes and we lost it. Oh my, that's so annoying. Yeah, okay. So we should have time for one more. The last one only took about 10 minutes. Adjust Zed. Alright, we better be able to win this one. That's super tough. This deck works well too. That's so sad. It's also very sad is that opening hand draw there. Yikes. That didn't get much better. I guess having Lucian on turn 2 could be good depending on our draw. Now that's interesting. Because we could wait. Do we think he's going to have a way to kill this Lucian before my literally next turn?
The Yordle here's with me.
No.
There's a chill in the air.
We'll take this damage, which is fine, because I'm going to heal it all back next turn. I haven't had a chance to use this combo yet. Like having Senna die to upgrade my, or to, yeah, up my Lucian. Nope. Go ahead. So what I think we're going to do is play Senna.
In the field, you call me commander.
We'll see what he does. He hopefully can't remove this. I don't know what cards he'd have that would be able to remove it.
The dark beckons.
Perfect. Okay. This is going to go quite well. I doubt he's going to block. Or he is going to block one. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna try to play cheeky, because I'm not gonna be able to attack, so it's not a big deal. What I want to try to do is get out Dawn Speakers. I do everything I want to do this turn.
These are dangerous lands.
Okay, we're about to get Elusive Dawn, so we need to definitely do... We need to out-aggro him.
Words move hearts and armies.
Let's move!
I go unseen.
8. Actually, instead of absorb... Do I want to get rid of the life blade? Yeah. That might be a misplay. But I'm a little bit more concerned with the life blade being a problem. So yeah, we'll see.
Our allies did not fall in vain.
Now please give me something good here. Yes. I don't think he should have anything he can play that can block this. Like block it and not and kill it. We should be good. And we might have something really good going on here. We're gonna have an Absorb Soul, which is good. To deal with this, which is gonna trigger this. Which will give this another 1/1.
One sprint for each crab I saw today.
This is mercy.
And then I'm gonna get a rally this turn,
How did that
which
go
is good.
wrong?
Oh, he's really gonna block that? That is very, very interesting. I'm not gonna complain about it.
No room for doubt.
I mean, if he wants to trade that into here, that's absolutely fine. If not, I'll just take my 4 damage. What round was that? That was round 5. Okay, so we're gonna be on 6. Could Ethereal Remitter, but I feel like that's a dangerous game to play. Very interesting.
Be strong. These are dark times.
Oh. Well, now we might have some fun.
Time for a leap of faith.
A 5/4 elusive. So we're gonna start by doing this, which should rally us. So we can't attack this turn, which is good. And the main thing is we should be able to get a Radiant Guardian out here.
They'll never see us coming.
Walk softly.
9, 11. Whew. Oh boy. Okay, but I still do get to attack this turn, so I should get 5 of it back. With 4, he could Will of Ione, yeah, but I feel like it would have used that already. So I think we should be okay. We should be okay. Yeah, we're okay. Good.
Bring in the heat.
You gonna take 10? I get 2 attacks next turn, so there's no way he can take 10. He's got to block with something that's elusive.
It's too late for you.
I feel like he's letting himself take too much damage.
Shadow.
I'm about to get the attack token.
Our allies did not fall in vain.
Burn away the shadows.
We'll see what he does. And then I have this. Oh, I have this to enable my rally and to enable Rasa. So this game should be as good as over. See, this is what this deck can do. This is what this deck can do.
That's sneaky.
He has to block.
Hold up.
Oh. GG? Perhaps?
Don't want any trouble.
That's game. Cool. See, like, when this deck does something like that, like, I still had a Glimpse Beyond to kill this, which would trigger the Dawn Speaker again, which would draw me 2 more cards. Like, that's what that can do, and it's a whole lot of fun when it happens. But yeah, like I said, I've been having fun playing this style. I'm probably going to keep tweaking this a little bit more, and might end up doing another deck talk way later down the line about it, but that'll be like way down the line, because I want to do some other stuff on deck talk. I'm also going to do some different things, like I'm probably going to do some expeditions, maybe just some collection talks, maybe, I don't know, talks about the different factions and all sorts of stuff like that. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just do like some ranked gameplay sometime where I don't talk about the deck, I just play. But either way, thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. We were 1 for 3 today, so between the 2 days we were 3 for 6, or 50%, which isn't great. But seriously, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Oh, I just messed up the outro. That's fine. We're gonna keep it in there. You know why? Because this is real. So make sure to follow me on Twitch to watch more live content. I play a ton of different games on Twitch. It's not just card games, not just FPSs, it's all sorts of games. And then also make sure, if you like the content, to like and subscribe, hit that bell notification button, get notifications when I post. I'm going to try to be posting every other day or so, maybe a little bit less. With school and stuff, we'll see how consistent I can be. But outside of that, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next time. I love your faces, and I'll see you then.